Furry friends and healthy humans, how pets influence our microbial world and well-being. In the context of various journal clubs and the One Health concept we learned about, we talked a lot about the interactions and interconnectivity of humans, animals, and the environment we live in, and their health and well-being. There's a number of internal and external factors affecting the human microbiome. And I was specifically interested in cohabitation, so who we live with, whether that is people or pets. And pets specifically have been shown to contribute to the microbial content of the home environment. Pets may serve as a reservoir for potential pathogens, but they've also been linked to a number of mental and physical health benefits, such as an increase in physical activity. They provide social and emotional support, and ultimately help in stress relief. People who care for pets seem to have a generally healthier lifestyle, and who knows, maybe they end up living longer. So benefits of the companionship of pet to their owners are really worth exploring. Doing so in the context of the human microbiome is really an exciting emerging field of research. And if you wonder why this may be important, well, just think about that. More than 50% of American households actually have at least one pet. If you own a dog, if you own a pet, you know that we form very strong emotional connections with them. They're like family, just not humans. So understanding how our microbiome and ultimately our health is affected by who we live with and whether that is human or animal could really be an important environmental factor to explore. When we look at cohabitation, so we live in very close contact with our pets. We share the same living space and we usually spend a lot of time with them and around them. We pet them, we hug them, we love on them. Maybe we share the bed or the couch with them. We come in contact with saliva. We handle their feces and their food. So there's really a lot of opportunity for microbial transfer or exchange by direct or indirect contact with pets. And it has been shown that dog ownership significantly increases the shared skin microbiota in adults that live together. And those dog-owning adults share more skin microbiota with their own dogs compared to other dogs. Once a dog is introduced into a home, a change in bacterial taxa present in home dust, house dust, can be found fairly quickly. In infants, pets were found to contribute to newborn gut microbial composition independently of other factors. Multiple epidemiological studies describe lower rates of allergies among children that had early life exposure to household pets, and this effect may be mediated through a microbial mechanism. In cardiovascular disease patients, a specific difference in intestinal microbiota composition was detected between patients with and without pets, and these differences coincided with lower risk for metabolic syndrome and obesity. So an increased level of certain species in the microbiota, gut microbiota, have been identified as a potential protective factor. In elderly, owning a dog did not affect the diversity of the gut microbiome as a whole when compared to non-dog owners, but dog ownership significantly modulated the composition of gut microbiota of those dog owners. Dog ownership can promote the increase in beneficial bacteria and the suppression of the number of harmful bacteria. So this indicates a potentially significant impact on microbial structure and function in elderly individuals. Now, to wrap things up, pet ownership does affect the human skin and gut microbiome. Pet ownership has been associated with certain health benefits, and that may actually be associated with changes in the human microbiome composition. The impact of changes may differ depending on life stages and maybe under certain health conditions, but there certainly is a need to further understand the mechanism of how that microbiota of humans and pets interact and specifically affect our health and well-being. Whether this is good news or bad news, I would not want to live without my dog anymore. And in the last slide, here are my references and a few pictures of my dog.